Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Oh, check these out, by the way. Yeah, the line of sunglasses from Hobie. They are lightweight, they look good, and they float. Polarized glasses. Also, they're affordable. I'm working on the trailer today. That's right, well, I've been working on the trailer for quite a while now, but I haven't brought you guys along with me for the trailer build. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I've done already and some of the stuff that I'm doing now. Well, the reason I got a new trailer, there's multiple reasons. Reason number one is I needed a utility trailer here at home for things that I was doing here at home. I didn't have that because I turned my utility trailer into a kayak trailer. I stripped my old utility trailer down after I found that gem, which I'll show you in a second. I found a really good deal on it. Usually all aluminum trailers are really expensive, and I found a good deal on that. I picked that up and decided that's gonna be the last trailer that I ever build for kayak stuff for myself. Anyways, I still do a lot of building for other people, other members of our kayak fishing club and stuff like that. I'll show you what I've been doing so far to that trailer. I don't have to worry about rust anymore, so I don't have to worry about painting it or redecking a wood deck on it. Without further ado, let's go check it out. So let me walk you through what I've done already. On here, we used to have a few trailer bunks that went here and went here. Those were for a jet ski, and actually a two-person jet ski. So that's why this looks a little bit longer. That's because it was for a bigger jet ski. These PVC tubes right here and here, we wrap those in carpet, and to wrap PVC tube in carpet, what you want to do is 3M makes it's called Super 77, but I actually use a new product called Super 90, which is an industrial strength adhesive. And what I did is I clean the PVC tubes off with just some good cleaner, like mineral spirits or whatever. Get them good and clean, maybe give them a little rough sanding. And then spray the adhesive right on the tubes and then wrap the carpet around them. You just follow the instructions on the can. You can pick up the can at Home Depot for like $17 or something like that for a can. One can will get you through both those tubes, no problem. Coming down here, getting a closer look at the tubes, what I did is, like I said, there was a bunk system set up on these rails here, on these T-tracks. Basically what I did is I picked up some stock aluminum flat bar, 2-inch, to make kind of a spring, sort of say. You want a little flex so that way it's not putting all kinds of strain on your kayak. So what I did is I just used a little aluminum stock that's flexible and bolted it right here to the T-track. And then, yeah, then I just bolted right through there. You can see I drilled a hole, and then I bolted a few 1/2-inch bolts. Well, actually, they're 9/16 bolts into the aluminum stock. And you don't want to bolt anything into the middle. As you can see, in the middle, focus. Oh, there we go. As you can see in the middle, I don't have any bolts. I just have a strap. Now, what that's going to do is give you suspension, but it's also going to allow it to flex side to side and up and down, so that way it flexes with the hull of the kayak. So it's just bolted there, and that's it. Those tubes are just resting on top of that aluminum stock right there, and then they're bolted on the very front with a piece of unistrut, and that unistrut is bolted with a U-bolt that runs through and then down into the frame, and then the tubes sit on top of that unistrut, and they're bolted up there. You only want to bolt it from the front to the very back. That way the whole entire center has plenty of room to flex and move. Let's zoom back out and move from side to side. You want to be able to have a little up and down, a little side to side. Now let's talk about securing the kayak onto the trailer itself. What I have is called Erickson self-ratcheting tie downs. Now, what you do, they pull right out, okay? You get plenty of slack. Watch what I do when I push this orange button right down here. They self-ratchet tight. Now, then you ratchet it and finish it off. The reason I run these, the reason that I run that, is because I don't have to look for a strap, or I don't have to dig around for a strap in my car or in a toolbox or anywhere, and it's bolted to the trailer. Nobody can steal it, and it's always where I want it. So I got it bolted right in the back. So what I'm gonna do is run one strap all the way to that eye bolt right there. And then my winch cable, my winch strap up front will secure the front. So now it's not going anywhere, nowhere whatsoever. Moving on to the upright bars that are gonna support my rod coffin that I made, and my lights, and my secondary kayak holder, so I can haul 2 kayaks rather than just one. These are aluminum, all aluminum ladder racks. Ladder racks generally go the other direction. So instead of angling this way, they actually angle this way. But with these ones, you can turn them around, and then you just drill some holes and bolt them right to the trailer itself. What's nice about these ladder racks is underneath, if I can show you, there's a T-track that runs all the way along right here. There's a T-track. So what that allowed me to do was really be universal on my light mounts, where I wanted to mount my lights, and I can add other things in the future if I want to with that T-track. All you got to do is just use a longer carriage bolt. Now let's talk about the lights. I have a 32-inch light bar. This light bar is just there to help me back up at the ramp or wherever I'm backing up in the morning. When it's dark out, I want to be able to see where I'm backing up. Now, these little corner lights, there's a truck going by. Okay, back to it. These corner lights are adjustable spotlights. So, let's say that I need to gear up some stuff. I want to be able to adjust these where I need to, so I can gear up for the morning. Or let's say that my parking partner needs a little light, I can give them a little bit of light, just like that. And they can gear up on their side as well. Back this way, it's going to give me power to the main light for reverse, and then the forward switch is going to give me power to these little lights for spotlights, so I can see what I'm doing when I gear up in the morning. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I just got back from an Iowa trip, so I'm going to close this video out and start on that one. I got plenty of things to show you for the Iowa trip. The trailer worked out great. A few things that I did is I put the rod box back on and secured that in. Got my saddles for the extra kayak, which we hauled the green machine up to or down to Iowa, and it didn't move at all. It was solid as a rock, so very happy about that. Everything worked out great. I didn't have any issues. Trailer worked out great, so I'm happy. We're ready for the season. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for giving it a thumbs up if you have. And we will talk to you guys on the Iowa video coming up right after this. So until then, you guys remember to always stay classy.